Something was pushing me to know more. There had to be answers to the larger questions I had about some of the biggest mysteries of life. Either way, I had come to a place where I didn't just desire to know these answers to my deep questions any longer. I yearned deeply for this insight. My heart ached for this wisdom. Over the course of the next 4 months, the miraculous occurred, as my readiness and deep desire were met by this elegant universe in an explosive expansion of awareness and understanding about the nature of existence that to this day is still beyond what can be expressed in words. Overwhelming, knee-bending humility pervaded me as this new understanding took hold. This was immediately followed by a sense of complete unworthiness to be experiencing the breadth of this vast ocean of universal wisdom. So strong was this feeling that it took me more than 2 years to fully accept that this expansion in consciousness had actually happened to me, and to embrace the fact that I, like every other person in the world, am worthy of this grace and all that it offers. How did this happen to me? The build-up to it seemed to involve some combination of my long-held questions and my deep curiosity about life, the inability to find peace with my daily experience, and a real readiness to truly admit I don't have the answers. I don't know. This curiosity and readiness put me in such a receptive state of mind that I was more open to receive new information than I'd ever been in my entire life. I didn't care how the information would change me. I was open to it at any cost. As my awakening began, I suddenly realized that the information I was looking for many years was already present within the everyday happenings and details of my daily existence, minute by minute, hour by hour, and day by day. The answers had always been right in front of me. In a flash, an instant, the true purpose of life revealed itself to me, the continuing expansion of my understanding and awareness about the nature of who I am. All human behavior, action, reaction, joy and suffering, the beauty and divinity of all things, it all made sense to me at once. Where before I saw the whole puzzle of life from a place inside the puzzle, where it was difficult, if not impossible, to see how one piece connected to another, I now look down upon the whole picture, where each piece and its connection to every other thing became crystal clear. The meaning, perfection, and synchronicity of every single particle of matter were revealed. The purpose of each event of life became self-evident. A new understanding emerged that exposed how all the happenings in my experience were connected to my journey. For the very first time, I understood the great power to create and shape the content and the context of the experience of life, and how it was within each one of us, just waiting to be discovered. In an effort to honor this grace and the incredible insight into the nature of self-awareness that I had been granted, I wrote my first book, I Am, The Power of Discovering Who You Really Are, which was published in 2010. In my travels over the past 4 years, and in my one-on-one work with hundreds of people, the biggest question I am asked is, how? How can I make the changes I want for my life? How can I overcome the circumstances that are holding me back? How can I realize my dreams? The most empowering answer to every single one of these questions stems from a new understanding of time. This is the cornerstone to a new understanding of life. This book's main intention is to guide you through an in-depth look at the core mechanics behind the way your true thoughts and desires turn into your experiential reality. Whether it is the desire for career or financial success, a more meaningful relationship, or just more peace of mind and clarity in your daily journey, Time in a Bottle not only explains how these new intentions are actually created, but also how the idea of time plays a key role in the process. As you'll learn throughout the pages of this book,